All right. Right. So what are some great KPIs or key performance indicators that we can use? Some people call that KPIs or others as the dashboard. What's your dashboard look like? So I'm going to give you five kind of top, more or less, things that agents track. And many times the top agents that I've seen in coaching I've got a coach, and some of the things they review. One of the major things is you've got to watch your numbers daily, weekly, at the very minimum weekly. So as you're getting, this is the time of year, many times agents are doing planning. So let's get started. Here are the top five. Number one, track your GCI year to date versus your goal. Where are you at? So your gross commission income year to date versus what you have set as your goal. That's number one. Another KPI you can do is maybe your pending transactions. How many do you currently have pending? And what's the pipeline value? In other words, how much is in the pipeline? What will you get paid once those transactions close? So you should be monitoring that as well. So how many transactions are pending and what is their value for you in terms of GCI, gross commission income? The third thing that you can monitor is your number of appointments that you've set this week. How many appointments have you set, whether it's a listing, a buyer appointment? What appointments have you set? So how many appointments have you made? That's one thing you can track. Another fourth item you can track is what's the source of my leads? So track those leads, and you should be, it kind of leads to step number five is daily contacts made. How many contacts have you made? How many phone calls have you made? How many doors have you knocked? How many people have come through that open house, if that's what you're focused on? Whatever your lead source is, how many contacts did you make? Okay, so, and then, so number four, I would say the new leads this week, it's really people that have engaged with you and given you their cell phone number and their email address, and that you're going to keep in touch with them regularly, whether they're going to buy in the next 3 to 6 months or not. But how many new people have you put in your database? We try to encourage the goal of 5 a day into your database. So if you're putting 5 a day in your database, you're doing great. Whether or not they're going to buy or not, but even if they just want you to keep in touch, that's great. So I would say that's number four, the new leads this week and by source. And then number five, separating that just a little bit of how many contacts you've made overall. Maybe it took you 100 dials to get those five contacts, or maybe it took 2 open houses today to get the 5 contacts that you needed for the day. Whatever it is, how many contacts are you making in that day? What does it take? So take 5 to 7 of these and track them obsessively, and that will really help you tremendously, because the successful agents I'm seeing, and I'm trying to apply this in my business as well, is make that something you look at very religiously and know your numbers, know where you're at in terms of all of these 5 items. So again, GCI versus your year-to-date goal, your pending transactions, the number of appointments you've set this week, and the number of new leads this week by source that you've contacted and put into your system. And then 5, how many contacts or how many touches have you made to people throughout the day, new people that you've met. Okay, so there's 5 for you. I hope that helps, and I hope you guys make it a great day. Thanks for coming in today. Take care.